Okay, so here we are on the team game. What I didn't get to show you guys, because I forgot when I was doing my solo one, was that the Russians unfortunately got horrible dice and failed taking Arch, so they had to come back to stack Moscow and keep West Russia stacked so as to not lose the 2 fighters, which meant Germany got Caucasus this turn. So that was the what I didn't get to show you, that the dice again didn't go well for us. But as you can see, Germany moved into Arch, so we're going to have to pull out of West Russia. So we're making those decisions now. Meanwhile, it looks like did they non-combat somebody down to Libya? Yeah, so they dropped 2 infantry down here in Libya. So we got to be mindful of that. So he's got infantry artillery in there, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those fighters. This fighter can hit. So he's got 5, 1, a fighter, and a battleship that can hit here next turn. So we do need to be mindful of that. And then, of course, this situation is the interesting situation, because all we needed was them to get down to 1 battleship, and we've been fantastic. But, of course, they had 2 battleships live. And 2 battleships, if I move the battleship and 2 subs here, he's got a really good chance at killing them. I forget what exactly it is. Let's see. I can plug that in real fast. Let's see. So 2 battleships attacking the 2 subs and a battleship. And they've got a 67, 68% chance of surviving. Not only that, it's like, what? 42% chance, I guess, of both surviving. Anyways, it's not great. They're probably going to win, and we'd lose our battleship and our 2 subs. We're looking at doing some different ideas then. I am going to go ahead and build a carrier and destroyer and have 2 fighters on the carrier, move a fighter and a bomber out here to protect this. And I'm thinking about a sub in here, so he can't just use his transport, so he'd have to use his battleship to come in here if he decided to try to take the Philippines. And then a sub battleship here, where he could only have 1 battleship and we'd have odds. And that'll give me a sub, or 2 subs, battleship, 2 fighters, and a bomber to try to dead zone his C-Zone 62. Of course, the 6 subs are sitting here, so he could put, if he's using 1 battleship to kill here, he can move 1 back to 62 plus his build, but he'd have to build a destroyer to block the subs. And we did all the calculations, and I won't bore you to death with all of that. But basically, if he only puts 1 battleship here and he builds all Navy, we'll still have an 80% chance to wipe him with or without a destroyer block. With a destroyer block makes it like 80%. Without a destroyer block is like 88% that we can wipe out that fleet. And still have a counter for this, because I'll have my destroyer carrier. We could take one of those fighters off that 88% and hit this, or we'll have subs that could hit this, the battleship that'd be sitting there. So we should be able to take out both sets of the Japan fleet. So we should have it be where he has his 2 battleships dead zoned, unless he takes his 2 battleships back and builds fleet. Then he'll be able to stack that, but that means that U.S. transports lives, which obviously that to us that's a win. So we'd be able to move them on down this way, and then we'll cover them up with the UK afterwards, and the 2 transports living would be a heavenly sight for the Allies. So that's what we're gonna go at. It's that's a little bit complex, but that's KJF for you, I guess. It'll be interesting to see how they react to here. I do want to start putting pressure on this fleet. To some degree, I don't mind having them dump units down here because that really does slow their pressure coming this way. But at some point, that's going to be too much here, and we won't be able to defend it. So right now, we're okay. I'm going to bring 2 infantry back to India with my transport that then can go to Egypt. So we're going to be okay there for a little bit longer, but I think I want to go ahead and prep to put pressure on him to move those guys. Just not sure how well we'll be able to get the pressure that I really want, because I think C-Zone 16, the best we're going to be able to do is put 3 fighters worth of pressure on that. And for a battleship destroyer, that's not a great battle, right? So he could pull into there, and then we'll just have to see what we do from there. Anyways, a lot of talking. So my build, I am looking at building a destroyer carrier, like I said, down here, and I am going to go ahead and build a fighter down here as well. That means I'm not going to be building another infantry here. We're going to bring an infantry tank down to Morocco so that we can pressure Libya from this side as well. And yeah, that's where we'll be. Double checking some different things. We're going to go with it. I didn't 100% calculate out the sea lion possibility. It's a possibility, I suppose. Nothing really good, because I want to get him over here to where he can put pressure on C-Zone 62, so we're just going to double that up. Make sure we're good there. I need the one to be able to come here. Oh, dang, that was another one there. I have him here, there. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think we're gonna go. Hopefully we can pick off some of these Japan men, because Japan's getting low on ground units on the mainland, so this will be a bah humbug. Oh, geez, triple bah humbug. Well, dang it. These dice just aren't going our way now. Son of a gun. What a waste. I hate to waste an infantry. When you're defending the center of the board with a KJF, you hate to waste even a single infantry. And that was a waste of an infantry. Well, there, we killed him at least. Well, the good news is, I mean, Russia's going to stack kill him. I just was trying to prevent hitbacks on Russia, right? But Russia should be able to stack kill there and stack here and here. So they should be able to stack 1, 2, 3, 4. Whether we use one to take that or not, probably should. And we'll have plenty of... they got plenty of units right now that they should be able to do all of that. But bummer there. We want to keep our infantry artillery here just in case he comes over here so that we can counter it. All right. I think that's it. There we go. I probably should have done a little bit more mathing on the whole possibility of a sea lion attack. I mean, we're going to have 2 fighters that could hit there. Normally, if I've got 2 hitting, I'm feeling okay about it. But who knows? And this is what we got the setup going down here. There we go.